Welcome to another episode 11 of Hoop Haven. Y'all see the H's, throw them H's up. I'm DSP, of course, your friendly neighborhood media personality and host of the show. I'm with the greatest co-host in the world, Bravo.
Hoop Haven. Sorry.
Mark Cuban mindset. Throwing up the H's. You already know. Yes, that's one of the topics. You guys already know what it is. But thank y'all for tuning in with us. Make sure y'all follow us on Instagram at hoop_haven845. Click the link in the bio to get to the YouTube channel. Make sure to subscribe there as well. Thank y'all for all of y'all who are subscribing. We're almost at 100. I think we're like at 85 or something like that.
Yeah.
So keep tuning in. Tell a friend to tell a friend. You know what I mean? We got all types of videos up there. It's not just the podcast. You know what I mean? We got Hoop Haven Gaming on the way. We got Underappreciated going. There's like commentary that I do because we can't cover everything on the show. It'll sound kind of crazy talking about something that happened like 2-3 weeks ago and there's new topics. So that's why we try to keep it fresh on the show. So
check out a little bit of everything.
Yeah, man. Check out the supplemental content. Thank y'all for tapping in with us each and every week. Bravo. What's good, kid?
You know, it's another week. Another week of hoops.
Yes, sir.
College, pro, high school.
Speaking of college, Kansas been looking good, man. I'm not even going to hate.
Even though I do got a Georgetown Iverson jersey on right now.
But shout out to the Go AI, though. Shout out to the Go AI.
I might need a new Kansas jersey, man.
Yo, Kansas been hooping, man. Kansas top 5 so far, like throughout the season. So
I haven't had a Kansas.
Hey, you know what that is? That team is built for the postseason.
The kid's name you were looking for last time we were on, I think it was Huntington.
On Kansas,
the big man.
Yes.
Huntington. I want to say that's his name. I might be saying it wrong.
I think it's Huntington.
Hold on.
I think you might be right, sir.
Let me just get it because I saw it the other day and I was like, "Ooh, I'm sorry, it's not Huntington. I'm stupid. It's Hunter Dickinson."
Oh,
he is a graduate, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, of.
Oh, so 5th year.
Michigan.
He had the COVID. He's on his COVID year.
Probably his 6th year, to be honest. Hunter Dickinson.
Oh, right.
Yeah, he's 23.
Right.
So you know what's crazy? Even though he's 7'2" and he's 23, 2nd round pick.
If that.
20-year-olds, 20 some odd year olds don't get picked higher than that unless you're a stud.
Right.
Unless you're an absolute stud. But his commit date.
He may get picked 2nd round, maybe go undrafted, G Leaguer. You never know, bro.
Yeah.
There's all these options now, so.
Yeah, he was Michigan. Oh, sorry, he transferred. He was a transfer? Into the portal as his junior year. His first year was after COVID, so he didn't get the COVID year. Yep, he started 2020. So 2020, 2021.
You get a extra year for transferring or?
No. So now there's no, you got to sit a year, sir. It's, you didn't play a certain amount of games. You meet all the criteria. You can play next year. Go right ahead. Go play next year. They don't make you sit no more. They don't make you sit no more with the new transfer portal.
Like free agency.
NIL portal, it's free agency. It's literally free agency. I don't care what anybody says. It's free agency. Call it what it is. Stop playing around. It's free agency with college kids. That's all it is. That's why y'all call it a transfer portal. You're dealing with schools instead of you're dealing with schools that are technically a business instead of organizations that outright say they're a business. So yeah, he's been with Michigan. Then he left his junior year, so he's doing his senior season here. But yeah, he was a highly touted kid. I mean, when you're 7 foot, of course that's gonna happen. But 7'2", 260. My man, Hunter. So yeah, walk chalk Jayhawk. You already know how I go.
Yeah, man. I mean, they can't front. They had a goodie against, I think, UConn, but I think UConn won. I'm not sure. It was Kansas, UConn. I think UConn won. I'm not sure. I think they're. I was
watching them play in a tournament. I think during the holiday, and then recently I was watching them. I just can't remember who they played.
They were number 1 when they were playing UConn, and then UConn defeated them, and
it happens. Early season losses, they always happen.
Yeah, man. Since we're on the topic of basketball, college basketball,
you don't want to lose in April. That's what it matters.
Facts.
March and April.
Facts. We're talking college hoops.
Yes, sir.
One thing I did want to discuss, it was like big news. Dylan Harper finally committed to the school that everyone kind of figured he was going to commit to. You know, his brother went there. So, and his best friend is going there. Shout out to Ace Bailey. So Dylan Harper committed to Rutgers, as you guys already know, Rutgers University. They got the top two. Well, I think they got Dylan Harper, who's number 1 right now, or number 2, and Ace Bailey, who was number 3. So they were like number 3 when it comes to recruiting classes.
Ace Bailey's been on the radar like for years now, if I'm not mistaken. That's not the first time I've heard his name.
He's tough.
Yeah, Ace Bailey is a name I've heard for a very long time.
Yeah, nah, he's tough. He's legit, bro. He's legit. So,
and he's going to Rutgers, and it's crazy because I'm thinking, is he from Jersey? Homeboy's from Canada.
Yeah, nah. I think he's from Canada, but plays.
Wait, hold on. Sorry,
he plays in Georgia. I think
that is a different Ace Bailey they were talking about. Hold on.
Oh no, the Ace Bailey I'm talking about is Arius Bailey.
Yeah, no, they were showing me a hockey player that was born in Canada. Hold on. Ace Bailey from McEachern, right?
Yes.
Plays in Georgia. Yes, Georgia.
Yep.
And he got out of the South and got committed to
He's nice.
Rutgers.
He's nice.
Which is crazy when you think about it.
Yep.
When you think about it, it's like, whoa. Wait. You know who recruited him? Brandon Knight.
Yeah.
The former Pittsburgh Panther.
Yeah.
Go figure.
Yeah. He's not. I mean, look, man.
Hey, he's been recruiting some good kids for him.
It all depends on who gives you the opportunity. You know what I mean? So look at his resume now. Look at the class that he brought into Rutgers, bro.
So I'm looking at it like this, DSP. Real quick. Right? Shout out to Harper and Billy committing. But I'm looking at it like this. DSP, you are one of the top recruits in the nation. Do you want to go to Kentucky where you're going to play with 4 other studs and get
like 6 or 7?
6 or 7 other studs and only average like 8 or 9 a game and not really get to showcase your talent? Or do you want to go on like Rutgers, who got like 2 or 3 dogs you can mesh with and show your full potential and drop that 16, 17 a game that is going to show scouts in the NBA like, hey, this guy can really fill it, you know?
It all depends on what type of player you are. Me being the type of player that I used to be, I would definitely want to be involved in the offense. And I know if I'm in a school like Kentucky or say like a Memphis, I'm just going to be 1 out of 10.
Sir, if you went to Kentucky, you were a back to the basket post scorer, right? You go to Kentucky.
I wouldn't have been at that level.
Now. Yeah, no, at that level, no, you would have been a guard. Yeah,
I wouldn't have been.
You would have been a guard.
Level.
But if let's borrow that. Let's just borrow that. Let's say you played the position that you played. You were a big man. You went to Kentucky, sir. If you are not the point man of the press with your hands up, you are running.
Right.
Are you touching the basketball? Maybe for an entry pass to kick out to somebody. That's about it. Because let's talk about Kentucky centers. Before pre-2000, Kentucky centers.
Wasn't too many of them. It was mainly wings.
Right. It was mainly wings and guards. Wings and guards.
That's it.
They just got a big man that could fill the middle. That's really it.
That's
Mark Pope.
Protect the rim, get rebounds, get the outlet pass. That's it.
Yeah, Mark Pope.
That's it.
Right? Like,
taking it back, but back to what we were talking about with Dylan Harper.
Sure. My fault. I know I took us away.
There was some real nasty business going on with your man Woj. He had broke the news before Dylan even got to announce it. I mean, Dylan set it up to where he was going to be in New York City at the Fanatics building. Overtime was streaming it and all that. And
NIL money. That's NIL money he messing with.
Exactly. And Woj was nasty enough to announce it on social media before Dylan Harper even got to announce it. So when I watched it, right, because I missed it live.
Yeah.
I watched it.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at it. I'm like, he doesn't seem like he's into it. What's going on? I didn't know what Woj did. I had no idea. But I'm looking at the body language and I'm like,
it's the internet,
I know Dylan Harper. I don't know him personally, but like watching videos and seeing his character, I've been like, he's probably been waiting for this moment. I thought he would have been a little more excited. Yeah. But it was just like he was just going through the motions because he was like, well, everybody knows now because Woj broke the news.
Ruined it. He ruined it.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, so if any of y'all, if y'all didn't watch it and see if I'm wrong. Maybe my whole judgment is off, but see if I'm wrong about the way Dylan announced it. And now that I found out afterwards what happened, I was like, that's why he looked like that, bro. Because he took the fire out of that. That was supposed to be Dylan Harper's one. Like, bro, I'm telling you, he posted the announcement a week before it was supposed to go down, bro. So like it was a big deal.
homeboy Woj broke it too soon.
No, I'm talking about Dylan Harper. He put his announcement out there like, yo, I'm gonna announce what school I'm going to.
Oh, before he even did it.
Like it was a process. And Woj, for whatever reasons, felt the need to break the news before the guy even the news was about Dylan Harper and he didn't even get to break it.
Yeah, that blows.
I was like,
bro.
Wow, that is nasty. His pops was heated, Ron Harper was heated, and his brother was heated.
Right. That's a special moment. When does that ever get leaked? When does that ever get leaked like that? College players?
His excuse is like, well, Dylan Harper told me. I'm like, granted, yes, he did tell you, but that doesn't mean you just blurted out. Like, you didn't see the announcements that he was going to announce it? You didn't see that?
Well, let's be honest.
He run the business for himself, bro.
Everybody, everything you say to a reporter is on the record. Right.
Yeah, I mean, trust me, I know. Yeah. I know. I use that to my advantage. I know. But
everything is on the record. So I
read
hope
the room, though. Like, read the room.
Right.
Bro.
Yeah. Woj don't care. Well, man.
Clearly.
They pay. Hey, listen, they pay for those tweets now.
Clearly.
Those tweets get payouts.
I know.
Just letting you know that.
Yep, so because based on how many looks you get, I know all that.
Yep. So I'm sure I'm sure that was one of the highest viewed tweets of the day on X or whatever.
I guarantee, bro, because when I went to Twitter and I typed in Dylan Harper, what was the top tweet?
Recruit a record. I bet if I put Dylan Harper right now in Google,
it was Woj's tweet. Woj's tweet was the top tweet. Not even Dylan Harper's joint. It was Woj's.
They don't even show Twitter up there like that. Remember they used to show tweets all the time.
No, bro. No. Twitter's SEO ain't like that no more.
Twitter ain't friendly. My man Elon said, cut all this public stuff out. Cut that out.
Yeah, I like my privacy, man. I like my privacy, bro.
I like if I wanna be a bigot, I want to do it in the privacy of my own internet.
That's it. Bro, that's it.
But that sucks. That's what I was trying to get at. That's what I was trying to get at. It's the internet era now, you know? He's got that information. I bet Woj 15 years ago doesn't leak that.
Right.
But in this day and age, in this kind of
no integrity, bro.
Where the first thing's got to come out. Yeah, no integrity. Just like you said, no integrity. It's like, well, I put it out now. I get all the hits.
Put it out there. So what you gonna do about it? It's nasty work.
And I think that sucks because for a high school kid, that's like getting drafted. It's the closest thing to getting drafted.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, which hat am I picking? Where am I going? I seen somebody did an amazing job on how he picked his school. And it wasn't like, I'm sitting down in front of 3 hats. I'm deciding this team. Like, nah, this man made like a cinematic 4-minute video on where he was going. And I'm like, look at these kids in 23 doing their thing with video editing on displaying on where they're going to go. And I'm like, this is amazing. I was like, I wish kids in 20 years ago when I was in high school were able to do that.
Right.
But they could just do the hat and put this is where I'm going. Like, that's all we could do back then. Now these kids are doing amazing things. And Woj took that away from homie. You took that away from him. That's whack. I like Woj because Woj is Mr. Insight, Mr. Insider. Sometimes you're too inside, partner. You're too inside. Get out. Like homie in the movie. Huh? Oh, yeah. Pause. Hey, I didn't say inside of where.
That's even worse because you didn't specify.
It's nasty. Moving on.
Yes. Okay.
I'm going to see if there's basketball on right now.
Let's see. No, let's actually discuss your your subtitle there, man. Mark Cuban mindset, man. Let's talk about
sir.
Mark Cuban selling his shares that's worth.
Oh, I gotta get the reporter.
Billy.
Reporter voice. Hold on. I was trying to. It's Tuesday. Sorry to cut you off. It's Tuesday. Is that TNT basketball or ESPN basketball?
Today's Wednesday, sir.
Today is Wednesday. What is wrong with me?
I think it's ESPN on Wednesday.
That's ESPN. That should be ESPN on Wednesdays.
Mm-hmm.
It's 9:30. It's showing me at 30 for 30. So we're going to NBA TV. Okay, let's talk about Mark Cuban, man. Yeah, Wemby's on. Let's talk about Mark Cuban. So, DS Pui. I mean, how long ago did he buy this team? Early 2000s?
Yes.
As a super fan.
Yep. He was. I was about to say he bought it as a super fan, bro.
Right. Hold on a second. Hold on. Yeah, as a straight super fan. And hold on a second.
I think he got the same seats he had when he bought the. So.
Yeah, I don't think he ever moved. I don't think he ever moved. He stayed in that same spot.
Yep.
But yeah, sorry, I got a phone call. That's what distracted me. Yeah, he's been a super fan of the team forever. Had got enough bills, paid to get majority ownership of the team, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what it says here.
Shares. Yeah,
majority of his shares. So yeah, let me read this article while I'm trying to field text messages at the same time. So this comes from Yahoo Sports, Fox 4 affiliate in Dallas, Fort Worth, which I'll be at next month. Report: NBA to vote on sale of Mavericks next week. Which usually, if you get that far, they're gonna okay
it. It's just basically, you know what I think it is? I'm gonna speculate real quick. I think it's just them checking to see, are you gonna move this team or not? Because if you are, don't even buy it.
Right. If you're not gonna go all in, don't bother.
Yeah, don't even bother. If you are and you're good and you're gonna keep it in Dallas, then you're good. Because I'm sure Mark Cuban did that vetting himself, but the league is still gonna do it themselves. They're gonna be like, nah, we gotta check. So we gotta do proper investigations and all that.
While you said that, I find that funny because I'm gonna read what this thing says in here. Okay, so I'll read the article. Dallas. The NBA could approve the sale of Dallas Mavericks before Christmas. According to the report in the Dallas Morning News, the meeting is set for December 20th for the league's board of governors to vote on the deal. Mark Cuban agreed to sell his majority stake in the team to casino mogul Miriam Adelson and her son-in-law. They run a Las Vegas Sands Corporation. Or they run the Las Vegas Sands Corporation. They are also reportedly set to buy up the stakes of the Mavs' 5 other minority owners. The purchase is worth a total of at least $3.5 billion. The billionaire family said it has no interest in moving the team to Vegas or out of North Texas.
Well, no, they can't go to Vegas.
Cuban also denied rumors that the pending sale means he's thinking about running for president. Oh, my God. He has not addressed the speculation that the sale is part of his desire to bring a Vegas-style casino and resort to Dallas, along with a new arena for the Mavs. The transaction will allow Cuban to keep control of the team's basketball decisions. Now, I'm going to let you say your piece. Remember that sneeze I just had?
Yeah.
I've got like snot in my elbow pit, so I've got to clean it. I got to. I'll be right back. Give me like a minute. Right. Get a napkin.
All right, cool. Yeah, I mean, he overshared there, but yeah. But like I was saying, as you heard him read in the article, it was basically the NBA to vote on the sale is pretty much them vetting to see, all right, let's see if these people are legit. Let's see if they're really not trying to move. Let's see if they're not into any funny business. That's all it is, really.
What were you saying? What I miss?
Just me basically reiterating on what the quote-unquote voting process is about. It's basically pretty much the NBA crossing their T's and dotting the I's.
That's right. Making sure everything's intact. Making sure these people actually got their money. Making sure all the other owners agree. You know,
part of no filthy business. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
what I want to
becoming an owner is like becoming a part of that fraternity.
That's right.
Sorority, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. What do you want to call it now? Because that's a female. That's going to be that's a lady.
Right. Right. So
I never heard of,
especially with the woman coming into that, they're gonna be like, "Whoa, wait a minute," because we already know a lot of them were racist already. So you don't even have to tell me how many of them are misogynist. So
okay, so
it's gonna be interesting.
Miriam must be the daughter of Sheldon Adelson, who was the founder of Las Vegas Sands, which is a luxury hotel, resort, and casino on the Strip in Las Vegas. So these people are just buying into an NBA franchise.
That's it.
3.5 billion, and they plan on taking everybody else's. So they want majority ownership.
They want majority ownership.
They want the Mavericks. They want the Mavericks. So here's the one thing I want to say. The billionaire, I'm going to quote this. The billionaire family said it had no interest in moving the team to Vegas or out of North Texas. Now, I heard you said something along the lines of, yeah, no, they won't be able to do that. You don't believe so?
Not right away.
Okay. Because I was going to say, stop the cap.
Yeah, no, not right away.
There's so many owners immediately when they're about to purchase a team, they go, look, we're not trying to move the team because they're just trying to keep the fans happy. They want the people to still show up.
The fans. They don't want to rattle any of the other owners in the league because you got to think about it. There's only so many other open spots. Other markets are not trying to get disrupted by a new team coming through there.
Right.
See what I'm saying? So it's like, so it's a process.
I just think so. Let's be honest. Taking the Dallas and moving them to Las Vegas, the revenue will be crazy.
Yeah,
if you think about the return on investment,
I think that slot is already filled.
But I think Vegas already is getting a team.
Yeah, I think Vegas is already filled. I think Seattle got another fill. I think they're trying to get another team in Canada, and then there's the Mexico situation.
Right. See, now they said they have no interest in moving the team to Vegas or out of North Texas.
They were specific for now. But after 2-3 years, who's going to stop them? Think about it. After 2-3 years, they have majority ownership. Who's going to stop them?
Are you ready for this team name?
What?
The Guadalajara Inconformistas. What? That's Mavericks in Spanish.
That's hilarious.
I just googled it real quick, bro. Hold on.
That's hilarious.
I just googled it real quick.
Mexico City, what?
I said Guadalajara Inconformistas. Can you say it for me, lady?
Inconformistas.
Appreciate you. I was right on the money. The Inconformistas. Los Inconformistas. Arriba.
That's hilarious. But
they moving to Mexico City. They coming, bro.
Shout out to Mark Cuban though, because I forgot what he bought it for, but
200 and something million or something like that.
How much? It was like a couple million, right?
Yeah, I told you I watched the All the Smoke podcast that day
where he was talking
last
about
time I recorded it. Yeah,
his origin story.
I'll get it. Yeah, I'll get it. It was just listening to him. I'm like, yo, this dude's a genius. Right. That's why I put Mark Cuban mindset, because he's ahead of the curve. Those are the smart ones that got money. Right. He's ahead of the curve. Like, he could see what's going to happen next. $285 million. I would say he got to come up. That's 3.3 billion in the plus. So I'm just going to say, I think Mark did the right thing here. Right?
And I mean, think about it. He's won a championship.
Bro, like, he's still going to be there.
Yeah, still going to be there. Still going to have his tickets. Still going to be recognized.
Less taxes he got to worry about.
Do his thing right now.
Less business
an MVP
tax.
like season. Like,
less like, business tax, more personal tax he got to worry about now.
Yeah, he's like, I'm
good. Billionaire. He's a billionaire.
If he really does open a casino,
listen, all I'm going to say is this.
Near the new stadium?
Let me just say this. The Commonwealth of Massachusetts has allowed casinos. There's one right next to where I train. I could see the building as I drive by it.
Bro.
Encore Hotel in Massachusetts.
Come on, bro.
The Commonwealth.
Way too much money.
If the Commonwealth can get a casino, Mark and his billions of dollars can definitely get a casino down in Texas.
Trust me, like they said, because remember, they just speculated or, pretty much insinuated that, he's probably going to help build the new building.
Yeah.
and probably open up a casino. I was like, wow, that's genius, because now you could even legally bet on games now. Why wouldn't you have a casino right there next to the stadium?
It's crazy because betting online the spike of betting online is what insane.
It's crazy.
In the last few years, I remember it was just football.
It's every sport now.
It's at pro wrestling now at this point.
Every
DraftKings,
sport.
you can bet on wrestling. I'm like,
yep.
You're betting on a scripted sport? What?
Exactly, but people do it. People do it,
bro. Ice won $100 on a Royal Rumble one year or something like that. I remember.
And he's been watching it for years, so he's not going to be wrong.
It's nuts, right? It's nuts to think, man. Betting is going crazy. When I saw ESPN bet, I said, "Oh wow,
yeah,
they're in the game now too. Everybody's in it." It's like
segue.
Hold on, I'm just going to say one more take before you get there. It's almost like the OnlyFans of sports, online betting. But go ahead, let's segue on through. Yeah, you just putt. You saw me revving like crazy. My engine messed up.
You got one of the fast joints.
I'm trying to get out of here.
The mall, you know what I'm saying?
Your joint is battery powered. Yeah, your joint's battery powered. Mine's gasoline.
I don't need to cover much ground. You know, it's not a big mall.
You posted it. You Paul Blart it right now.
You know what I mean? It's the size of the old Nanuet Mall. You know what I mean? I'm chilling.
Hey, lady.
You know what I'm saying? I'm chilling. But nah.
Hey, Satu. Hey.
Satu.
Hey. Had to get it out. I see her all the time on my timeline now. I had to follow.
Yeah, of course. Well, I was already following.
Hey.
I was already following, though. Yeah, I'm a savage. I don't care.
Yeah, you're a demon. All right, let's keep it pushing. Oh, snap. I see what you did. Mavericks, betting, gambling. Wow. We did not segue. We sailed into that one. We coasted into that one, bro. I didn't even have my engine on. I just said, I'll put the keys in my pocket and we just rolled.
Told you I don't need a quick one. I'm in a small mall, baby.
Go ahead. I see you just went from store to store. Go ahead.
I'm just making sure there's no problems. That's all. Just doing my job. That's it. You good? All right. That's it. But no, Maverick. This was interesting because
we saw this at the end of the last show,
right?
The end of the last show, I was watching the game. And I'm like,
and
wait a minute.
What?
Yep. And that's when I brought it up. I was like, cliffhanger.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah. Because remember, I had heard about it earlier in the day. I had told you that. And I was like, I was going to wait to talk about it this show because I wanted to see if there was any more news.
Right. That's the beauty of our show. We get to see things through before we just go hot take.
Right. Yeah. I don't do the hot take thing. Yeah. I try not to. But if I have scientific proof behind my hot take, I will make the hot take.
Like D White.
Yeah, hey, exactly.
All right, buddy. Lakers are up 21 on the Spurs right now.
Spurs are looking bad this year, bro.
LeBron isn't playing. It's 95-74. The third quarter.
LeBron's going to be on cruise control till after
All-Star break.
All-Star break. You know that.
Bronny's playing now. You know, he got to go to his son's game.
He's chilling right now, bro.
Crazy.
He's chilling right now. The Suns play tonight?
I think so.
I think they play
the Warriors today. And Beal's back today, right? But yeah, let's talk about Maverick.
Last night. I was watching them last night.
I didn't watch Beal yet. I think
last night it was just him and D Book. They had a goodie against the Warriors.
You
know what I mean? It's one of those.
What is it? They're playing a home and home today.
I guess Warriors will be home, or the Suns are home again.
Suns were home last night. Yeah, so it's a home and home.
Yeah.
Oh no, they play. Oh no. Next time they play is in February. So
don't play
Suns.
Tonight?
I don't think the Suns are playing tonight.
No. Oh, they must be bugging then.
No, they're playing right now. They're down 15.
Who they playing?
The Nets. Right now, they're down 15.
Oh, they're playing the Nets.
7-22. Yeah, they're down 15 as we speak. So what channel is that game? Actually, I don't need to know the channel because I got.
That's probably on one of the like a Yes Network out here or something for us.
Probably, yeah. I'm just gonna throw it on the.
You probably find it, but yeah,
I just go to the team and they got it.
To me, this news came out of nowhere, and I'm like, why is Maverick admitting to this? I mean, granted, he's noble for doing it. He didn't have to do it. I don't know if there were like private eyes looking into this, and that's why he felt the need to come out. If I'm allowed to speculate, which I always do.
Speculation.
I think he might be getting into the betting game. And he just wanted to get all, like when I say getting into the betting game, creating his own platform. Possibly becoming a bookie himself.
Mav bets. You never know.
Right? Think about it, man. Like, think about it. Dudes have been betting illegally for years. Now that it's illegal, people are gonna try and get into the game themselves. They're like, wait a minute.
Absolutely.
I've been doing this for years illegally behind closed doors, under the table.
You know what this reminds me of? What we talk about off air? Dispensaries. Same idea.
Yeah.
And everybody wants a taste now.
That's it. That's why where you're at, it's an overload of dispensaries, and the market is crazy now.
And that's why everything's for the low.
Yes, it's crazy. You know what I mean? You could almost get a gram for $4 or $5.
Who was I just looking at right there?
And
it's ridiculous. Right. Yeah. So you can only imagine with this betting game.
This is what I'm thinking Maverick is doing. He's like, yo, I'm going to come clean. So when me, Bron, and say Rich Paul is ready to start our betting or our booking situation, look who we in the picture with. Come on. Look how they titled it, though. That's nasty work. It's accurate, yes, but it was unnecessary.
The thing that sucks about it is that it's factual.
It's very factual.
He's LeBron James's business partner.
But you know why Fox is nasty. You know why Fox did that.
Hold on. The media is nasty. Just say it all. They're all, because everybody would have done this.
Yes, no, that's a fact. As long as you AP.
Let's see. I'm going to put Maverick Carter, and I'm not going to put the word gambling this time. Let's see.
Oh, you're just trying to see how much of LeBron James comes up with his name?
Yep. So,
absolutely.
So I went past all the hoopla in the beginning where it takes you to their Instagram and their Twitter and the videos. I went to the searches, okay? First is his Berkeley College of Music, Maverick Carter. Who is Maverick Carter? Is next search. Who is Maverick Carter? What to know about LeBron? Next one. Maverick Carter, business manager of LeBron James. Washington Post, Maverick Carter, LeBron James's manager. Cleveland.com, Maverick Carter, manager of LeBron James. And these are all November 30th, by the way, talking about the same thing we're about to talk about. Maverick Carter, LeBron James's business partner on The Athletic. LeBron James's business partner. This one right here.
Yep.
Maverick Carter, manager of Lakers LeBron James. Maverick Carter, LeBron James' manager.
Affiliated with LeBron. Every time.
And
LeBron,
you know what? James responds.
You know what I just thought of?
What's that?
LeBron is trying to get ownership stake in the Vegas team.
Right.
Him, Magic. I'm sure Maverick is probably part of the group. Rich is probably part of the group. Because think about it. Maverick wasn't going to get in trouble.
Right.
He's not under the umbrella of the NBA. He manages an NBA player. He does business with an NBA player.
Yeah, no, he ain't got no affiliation to the NBA besides the fact that his client plays for the league. Right. So he can do whatever the hell he wants.
LeBron would be in big trouble.
All right, you want me to read this article? I got one where he responds as well. LeBron. Yep,
good. That's perfect.
Okay, so LeBron James's business partner, Maverick Carter, reportedly admitted to placing NBA bets. Rocky made an appearance. This was on November 30th. I think the exact day we were recording, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so.
Maverick Carter. Maverick Carter, LeBron James's longtime business partner and the co-founder of Spring Hill Company production company. Jesus.
Yeah, another article. Poor grammar.
That was sick. As in SIC. That was sick.
Right.
Okay. Wagered on NBA games through an illegal bookie, the Washington Post reported Thursday. Carter admitted that he placed bets on roughly 20 NBA, NFL, and college football games while he was interviewed by federal agents during their investigation of bookie Wayne Knicks in November 2021. Documents obtained. He probably didn't get ratted on. They probably took the books, but look, it says.
Paperwork.
Yeah,
you're right.
Because bookies write down everything. If they don't write down everything, the files are somewhere. Yep. So I'm sure his name was somewhere.
They seen his name and they were like, whoa.
MC, blah, 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 Cleveland, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, something.
Yep.
Documents obtained and reviewed by the Post showed. Carter reportedly told investigators that he could not remember placing any bets on the Lakers, whom James has before since the 2018-19 season. Stop the cap. He also reportedly
stop the cap, Maverick.
He has to do that. He also reportedly declined to answer questions about his business partner, saying it has nothing to do with him. It has, quote, nothing to do with him, end quote, as he also denied placing wagers for other people, according to an investigative report on the interview obtained by the Post. Carter reportedly told investigators that each bet he placed was in between was between $5,000 to $10,000. But Knicks' partner, Edon Kagasov, allegedly told a quote-unquote business manager for a professional basketball player that he could increase bets up to $25,000 on NBA games in November 2019, according to an indictment in the case. The NBA and the NBPA prohibit players from placing wagers on the sport, regardless if it's through legal or illegal sportsbook. However, business managers of players aren't included as part of those rules, which all team employees must follow.
Right.
Okay, let's do this. This is like a direct quote. Quote, in 2021 and before 38 states and the District of Columbia legalized sports betting, okay, Maverick Carter was interviewed a single time by federal law enforcement regarding their investigation into Wayne Knicks, unquote. Adam Mendelson, a spokesperson for Carter, said in a statement to the Post, quote, Mr. Carter was not the target of the investigation, cooperated, was never charged, and never contacted again on the matter, unquote. Right. Okay.
Right.
Carter, a few years older than James at 43, grew up. Okay, if this is just background story.
Yeah, we already know his background.
Yep. Okay, so
it was pretty much him coming clean.
No big deal. Yeah, he was just telling this story.
Yeah, I didn't know that he was caught up in an investigation. See, that's the good thing about reading articles and not just getting the headline. You know what I mean?
Headline. Oh, it's he illegal gambled. That nigga caught. We got him. We got him. No.
I mean, he still did cap. He tried to say he ain't bet on Laker games. That's
first of all, he said he doesn't remember if he placed a bet on Laker games. DSP, I don't care how rich you is, if you shelling out, if you shelling out $5 to $10K, you gonna remember the games you done.
You gonna remember the game. You gonna remember the play that made you lose that money. You gonna remember the play that helped you win some money,
sir. Sir, I am a frugal man. To the point that my good friend Vernon Somoza, shout out to Vernon Somoza of the Pay Window Podcast, every other week, bi-weekly on your dial. New episode coming soon. Vernon Somoza would call me Frank Frugal because I was a cheap bastard. All right. I am not a gambler. I like my money right here in my pocket. Okay.
That's it.
If I spent $5 on a basketball game, DSP, $5. That's less than a Happy Meal now. I went to McDonald's. The Happy Meal was $7.
Bro, McDonald's is expensive now, bro.
If I spent $5 betting on a game, and it was the Suns and the Nets, and I picked the Nets, the Suns to win, and I know I would have been like, Mr. Attorney, sir, with 7 minutes to go in the game, they were down by 10. I would know every detail of that game. I bet it on.
Every detail of the game.
I don't want to hear. He's doing, and that was $5. He's doing $5,000. I don't want to hear.
Exactly.
He's lying. You are lying.
Now. Stop the cap. But hey, he did what he had to do at the end of the day.
I watched too many of them interrogation videos now. DSP. I sniff him out now. Oh, nah, he lying about that.
He lying. That's it.
I don't remember. Bro. Yes, you do. Yes, you remember.
But we're not going to poke and pry because we're not investigating you.
Right.
We just saw your name in the paperwork. That's all.
Right. You just gave us enough information we needed. You confirmed what we knew. Thank you. Now get out my sight and stop gambling illegally.
Get the hell out of our office. Thanks.
Yeah. No.
Now we got more info on this guy we trying to indict. Thank you.
All right. Do you want to? How do I do that? View tab. Bam. Oh, right here. You want to do this LeBron response? Oh, like this, right?
Word. I didn't know. Oh, Dad, they even got
very next day they were on it.
Jeez Louise. Yeah, let's
Very
go.
next day they were on it. This is from Sports Illustrated by Kristen Wong on December 1st, 2023. LeBron James responds to manager Maverick Carter's NBA betting admission. Lakers star LeBron James has spoken out about Maverick Carter's admission to betting on NBA games. Carter has served as James's manager since 2006 and recently came under fire for using an illegal bookmaker to bet on several sports games. After the Lakers' 133-10 loss to the Thunder on Thursday, James fielded questions about Carter's admission and told reporters that he wasn't concerned about any potential negative perceptions surrounding Carter's situation. Quote, "The only reason it got any legs in the first place is because Carter's so close to me. Yep. Maverick's his own man, and at the end of the day, gambling is legal. He has no affiliation with the NBA or NFL, so he can do what he wants to do." Quote.
Yeah, he got PR to write that one.
Oh. As soon as it came out, I bet LeBron was watching ESPN like we were, and he saw his name, and he said, LeBron gambling. Wait a minute. He called Mav. Hey, Mav.
You know what probably actually happened? He got the phone call before the news broke, or right before the news broke.
Hey, Bron, check this out.
You about to see something.
Something about to come up. Don't worry about it. It was just an interview. I was just cooperating with police. It's from years ago. Don't worry about it. Yeah. You sure about that? That's Bron. You sure?
Yeah. You sure? Right. Like, we good?
He hung up. He was on the phone. All right, man. Just take care of it. All right. Talking to his wife. What happened, babe? This nigga Mav, man. This nigga Mav, man. Gambling. It came out now. Now I'm gonna have to address it tomorrow. Yep. Here he is on December 1st.
He's like, I'm good. My PR people got it.
Because they asked him at practice in the shoot around, right? They asked him pregame. They asked him postgame.
The minute media gained access to him, they asked him that. So paparazzi was probably around somewhere where he normally frequent. So it got crazy, bro.
All right, let me finish this here. James added that he found out about Carter's 2021 conversation with federal agents within the last 24 hours. And this is a tweet from Jovan Buha. I think it's pretty much reiterating what we just said. I guess I'll go to the tweet. Let me just read the tweet real quick. Yeah, it's literally the same thing I just said. That was a quote. The quote was exactly what I just read about him saying he can do what he wants to do.
Right.
Yep, and it's the same thing. Over the course of a year, Carter placed around 20 bets on football and basketball games, report on the Washington Post.
Right.
So like you said. Yeah. I mean, LeBron handled it perfectly. Good job, LeBron.
Yeah, I mean, the way he was supposed to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At this point, he's been in the league for years, not too much controversy. And if something comes his way, I'm sure he has the staff that'll make sure it bounces off of him. Like it's
for sure. Listen, I don't want to sound negative. I don't want to sound negative at all because I don't want this to happen. But I'm almost waiting for somebody to come out and have some kind of dirt on LeBron because he's been too squeaky clean. The only thing they can say on him is he's a flopper. They can talk about his game. He's a flopper. He complains too much. He made the decision too big of a deal. That's what they gripe about. When people go, personally, I don't like the guy. Remember, we had this conversation already. When they go, personally, I don't like the guy, then they talk about his sports. I'm like, personally, you don't know him.
Personally, you don't know him at all. Like, how
personally, you don't know this guy. How can you hate him, bro?
You don't know.
Right. So I say that, and it's like, well, I don't know. I mean, LeBron eventually, I feel like something is going to happen. It feels like it happens to everybody. So at this point, I'm just waiting for it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, if nothing happens to him, it'll probably be his kids, God forbid. I'm not trying to wish it on anybody.
It sucks to think like that, but in this day and age, DSP, like, yo, you're just waiting for somebody to come with some nonsense. I got 6 of LeBron's kids. I think a secret baby mama for you. Like,
though. I think since he always had Savannah around, it was kind of hard for him to get caught up in any type of scandal like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? You heard rumors of him cheating and whatnot, but like there was nothing solidified, no like real proof. No woman has ever came out and said, "Yeah, me and LeBron was going crazy last night." You know what I mean?
What's that song, DSP? Your boy Pusha. With Cam, mommy, you miss me, don't you?
Oh,
heard that she fucking LeBron the shit. I don't know, like that Bron. I had that long time ago.
On
the balcony, you had the Delano.
The Delano.
Yeah, you said that.
Delano.
I'm like, yo, that popped into my brain. That's not
good. I think it's called
Mommy,
Popeye.
You miss me, don't you? Yeah, outside of Popeyes, eating chicken and fries.
Yeah, that's what's right there. Oh yeah.
That's the joint.
Okay. Next topic, NBA still.
We here.
First, I do want to tell the fans that we do have a bonus episode coming up. It is the in-season tournament recap bonus episode. We will be discussing the in-season tournament recap. We're discussing the tournament. Yeah. We're discussing the NBA Cup. We're discussing the MVP. We're discussing the all tournament team. And we're also going to discuss, is the banner necessary? I believe that's the top. Oh, you didn't know?
Like in the rafters?
They're getting a banner, sir.
That's why I was like, nah, take your time. Don't rush.
I'm glad you said that. Because
that's why I was like, yo, no, don't rush it because we got something to discuss. Because wow. When I saw that they were going to do the banner, I was like,
I'll save my comments because I want to say something right now.
I can discuss that topic in two different ways. I can discuss it in the business of basketball, and I can discuss it in basketball. And I'm like,
in its purity.
Yes.
And I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm not gonna talk about it.
Trust me. It's gonna be live when we do.
I was about to say something. I had to lean back away from the microphone.
Nah, yeah, hold on. Don't you gotta hold those thoughts, brother. But no, for real.
It's like throwing the American flag on the stop. I'm gonna stop.
We will discuss that. Be on the lookout for that. That'll drop, whatever. Just make sure you follow the Instagram page at hoop_haven845 to be kept abreast to that as well.
Do it? Hold on. Can I do it?
Can you do what?
Hold on. Does it go choppy for you?
No, I'm good.
Hey, should I leave it up?
You could definitely do that.
I mean, this is your other stuff, but hey, whatever. I just thought of that.
That's yours, I think.
No, this one.
That's yours.
Oh, it is. Hold on. Where you got it?
I don't know if I made a Hoop Haven one.
Hey, this works.
Yeah, definitely.
That works. Boom.
Subscribe to the channel.
It's working for me.
You know when the show is on. The bonus episode for sure. In-season tournament recap. We're gonna have the scorecards. We're gonna have the graphics showing the all-tournament team, the bracket, all that. So be on the lookout for that. But the reason why I brought that up is because in the in-season tournament, we got to see a display of 3 point guards, 3 guards in the Eastern Conference, where I was like, you know what? I want to discuss this topic. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to make this a 0, but go ahead, keep going.
Trying to make that a 0? You're doing a horrible job.
It looks like an 8.
It looks like an 8. Yeah, I was about to say it looks like 8. I was like, Kobe? I was like, Kobe's not playing. But no.
It's not
the 3 guards that I'm talking about are Jalen Brunson of the New York Knicks, Tyrese Halliburton of the Indiana Pacers, and Dame Dollar of the Milwaukee Bucks.
Milwaukee Buckingtons.
Listen,
I think
I don't have any stats now because it would be kind of crazy to bring up stats because by the time I do this research and you guys,
you're talking about the tournament, right? During the tournament,
it would be off. You know what I mean? Plus, we're gonna do like a really in-depth recap of the in-season tournament. It'll have all the stats up there and everything, so there's no need for that. But based on the eye test, I have to go with Tyrese Halliburton.
Ding, ding, ding. Circle gets the square. Tell him what he's won.
Tyrese Halliburton.
No brainer. Look, I wish I could disagree with you. I know, like, these kind of shows, it's cool to be like, nah, it's Dame Lillard because no, it's Tyrese Halliburton. I'm sorry. It's not.
And if you know basketball right now, Tyrese Halliburton is having an MVP season.
Yes.
He's right up there with Luka.
What team Tyrese Halliburton on before?
He was on the Kings.
Yes.
He was on the Kings with De'Aaron Fox, and they were like, "Yo, he's not gonna really get any minutes because we're locked in with Fox."
Fox is the guy, yeah.
And then probably the best trade that happened the last few seasons was Domantas Sabonis going
from the
Pacers, leaving the Pacers, going to the Kings, and Tyrese Halliburton going to the Pacers.
Somebody did their evaluations well. Clearly.
And I mean, Tyrese Halliburton, I think the semifinal game, he had like 15 assists, no turnovers.
Didn't he have a triple-double? Like I said, I could have sworn he had triple-double in the tournament.
Yeah.
Am I bugging?
I don't know if he averaged the triple-double, but he got...
No, not average. I think he had a triple-double in the actual knockout round.
Yes, he did.
My nose.
I mean, like I said, they're going to see all of that when we do the recap show. We got all the stats, all that good stuff. That's why I didn't feel the need to bring it up. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Just based on the eye test, man, Tyrese Halliburton, he's playing the game the right way, bro.
Don't get me wrong; they all did well, but there was that one shot. I mean, granted, Brunson had like 40 that game.
Yeah.
But I saw the clip, Randall getting his hands up after not Halliburton. Brunson put up that error shot. These sneezes are killing me tonight. Wow. Excuse me. And I mean, I would have done what Randall did too. Granted, he had 40, so if anybody's taking a shot, it should be him. But it's got to be a better look than that. Why are you not using Randall to get the better shot?
Right.
Hey, I'm not a Knicks fan. I digress.
Yeah. Hush now. I mean, look, I think I have an epic Knicks rant coming at the end of the season.
I really
because look, Kenny Smith said something recently.
What is it?
Normally I would get pissed off, but he was absolutely right. Anytime the Knicks get on the floor, they never have the best player on the floor. That hasn't been since Patrick Ewing, Carmelo.
You're talking
Anthony.
about
Whoever the Knicks play, they always have.
They don't have the best player that's on the floor. No, they haven't in a very long time. Yeah, Ewing. Even
Melo.
when Ewing was the best player for the Knicks,
right?
He wasn't always the best player on the floor.
He wasn't always the best player on the floor. But teams did game plan for him. Teams did game plan for him. Teams did game plan for Melo. They're not there with Brunson yet.
So how did they acquire Patrick Ewing?
Ewing was drafted.
Somebody took the time, noticed they needed a stud, and drafted a stud.
Yep. I think that was Grunfeld at the time.
Since Ewing.
Mediocrity.
What other Knick draft pick has produced? Starks went undrafted. Harper came from Maverick.
Got signed. He got signed. He was going to get released, but Patrick Ewing hit him with an elbow, injured him, so they couldn't release him.
They couldn't release him because he was hurt.
Then he started hooping, and they were like, we're not letting him go.
Derek Harper of the 90s from the Mavericks.
He came from free agency. Mavericks.
Anthony Mason, Charles Smith, Charles Oakley. All these guys were from other places.
Other squads, yep.
Because New York's that mentality of we need to win right now. We can't be terrible unless we made terrible decisions, and now we're terrible.
Yeah.
But we won't be terrible for long because we'll make more terrible decisions to get unterrible, then we're more terrible. But we'll draft somebody and we'll trade them away and be more terrible. And draft another body that will never play in the league. And trade away our draft picks.
Look, man, like I said, I think there is an epic rant coming at the end of the season because of.
I hope it's filled with expletives.
It'll probably be filled with some expletives because it's about Julius Randle and it's going to be about the owner, and I think it's going to be epic because
I wish I had
what I'm looking at the season and I'm like, yo, I've seen this movie before, where Julius Randle plays bad. Everybody's like, yo, get rid of him, get rid of him. Then he starts playing good. Oh, Julius Randle. He's the one who's going to lead us.
Knicks tape.
He's going to lead us. New Knicks tape era, this, that, and the third. And I'm just sitting here like, y'all forgot what happened the last 3 years? Y'all forgot what happened the last 3 years? I was telling people about the Knicks. I was like, 2 years ago, I was like, Randall's not going to lead us to anything. And that's before we got Brunson. Remember, Randall was the primary guy. After Melo. He was the guy.
How's that working out?
It's not. Okay. Because anytime you want to know why they brought in Jalen Brunson, do you remember the year that Trae Young cooked the Knicks?
Yeah, they had no guard.
They had no guard. That's why they were like, maybe we do need to bring someone in. And they had a choice between DeJounte Murray and Jalen Brunson. And they went with Jalen Brunson.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean,
Wemby's got 23, 11, and 6, just to let you know. They're down 9.
Are they running set plays for him yet?
I don't know yet. I haven't really been paying
attention. Because the last time I watched Wemby, no cap, it had to be we're in December now. It was like late October.
He's guarding AD.
They were saying like, they're not running any sets for him. And I'm like, what? You telling me he's getting these numbers and there's no sets being ran?
All I know is forget the offense. Defensively, if he wants to stay in front of bigs like AD, he's going to have to get quicker and stronger.
He's going to have to get stronger. Forget quickness.
AD
angles.
AD went back to the basket, face up, rip through, dribble left.
Yep.
No pump fake.
None needed.
Under the hoop, got the foul call. He's at the free throw line right now.
Yeah, none needed.
Wemby didn't even look like he was there defensively.
You got to remember, AD knows the tricks of the trade. Wemby's just learning.
AD's a vet. That's what I'm saying. But also, Wemby got to get to 230, 240 before he's considered a menace.
If he gets to 240, I'll be kind of shook.
He needs to be about Gobert's muscle mass.
Right. He can get there, though.
If he don't get there,
he can get there.
He's going to be a small forward.
He can get there. I give him like 2 years. He'll get there.
Yeah.
It's just one. I'm only worried about one thing, and you know what that is? His foot, bro. His feet. That's it.
Yeah. Once one of them
you know how it is for them tall dudes. 82-game marathon.
If a foot break.
Look what it did to Yao.
Yeah. All the big.
It shortened his career significantly, bro. And he had years to go.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we're going on a tangent. Were we on now? My fault.
But no, we good.
We was talking Knicks. We was talking about ranting on the Knicks. That's right.
Knicks, but we were talking about the 3 best guards in the Eastern Conference. You agreed that it was Halliburton.
That's how we got on this tangent. Yeah, that's how we got on this tangent.
Yeah, we got into a tangent talking about the Knicks because I said there's an epic rant coming, and I feel it, bro. I already feel it because
it's gonna be me the whole time.
That's gonna be you. You're gonna be like, wait, the rant's coming? The rant's coming.
I'm gonna have popcorn. I don't eat popcorn, but the day the rant comes, just let me know. I'm gonna have a big old bowl.
Trust me, I will let you know because I like I said, Bravo. I've seen this movie before with the Knicks. Like,
listen, I turned that movie off 27 years ago.
99,
96. I turned that movie off 27 years ago.
Finger roll.
Layup. Ewing failed me on the layup. I was done having my heart broken by the Knicks. 12 years old, I knew what heartbreak was before even being with a girl. I knew what heartbreak was, watching the damn Knicks. Done. I don't know about y'all, but I don't like my heart broken repeatedly over and over again. Imagine I remained a fan for 27 more years. I would have been heartbroken. Nah, we got it this year. No, we
that's
don't.
The thing with me. You know that with me too. You know me. I'm not delusional. I know my
get LeBron this year. We gotta get Zion, number 1 pick.
Yo, I ain't gonna cap. I was there. Remember, I was there.
Free agent comes to New York. I hate it.
But the thing was, the one free agent that we could have got, but they slacked on because he was injured, was KD.
Yeah.
KD even said it.
Hey, just to remind you, do you remember that one 2K we played where you had KD on the Knicks?
Yeah.
Yo,
remember that?
That was so
remember I had Darius Miles
I think it was like 2K7 or something like that.
Early 2K.
You had KD before he actually came to the league, and he's in the league in 2K8. Yeah. So I think it was 2K7. That was so tight. I had LeBron and I had Michael Beasley on the same team.
Yep.
Oh man, my Cavs team was tough.
Hoop Haven Gaming coming soon.
Hoop Haven, yo, listen, the editing.
I can't wait to see it.
It's gonna be fun.
I can't wait to blind react to that. That's gonna be hilarious. I already know
That's gonna be fun.
I already know it. Okay. I wanted to introduce a new segment in the final segment of the show.
Okay. What we got?
It's called What's Up With, and then you put insert player.
Okay. Right? So what's up with this nigga?
Right.
Yo, but it's a 2-point game.
What happened?
It's a 2-point game with 40 seconds left. What the hell happened?
They're the pros. That's professional.
3 minutes ago, I was looking at the TV. We started talking. I looked back at the 2-point game. It was just a 9-point game.
Like, you know how the coaches back in the day when you were younger, they would be like, you can't just turn it off and on.
Yeah.
Cap. Watch the pros.
Yes, you can.
Watch the pros. They know how to turn it off and on at will. That's a fact. That's why they say it's a game of runs.
One thing before we go to this segment. I was just talking smack about Wemby defensively, but late in the game, Wemby's kind of unfair. Just give him the ball and let him drive to the basket. He's going to get slapped.
Who's stopping him?
You're down by 2. You're going to get him to the free throw line.
Who's stopping him?
Because if I'm a defender, poof, I'm punching him in the mouth. Yo, I'm telling you.
Okay, Draymond. All right, Draymond.
Call me Motar. Just call me Motar.
Okay, Draymond. Motar.
What?
Yo, you saw that though, right? You saw the whole thing with Draymond before we go into the segment?
What did Draymond do now?
You know what? He's going to be in our next segment.
What's up with Draymond?
No, that's gonna be next week. We're gonna have a segment where we're gonna say what's up with Draymond. But did you see what he did to
I saw what he did to Rudy last. I don't know what he did again. He
Nurkic?
playing
You
again?
didn't see what he did? His spinning lariat to Nurkic. I mean, just type in Draymond Green Nurkic, man. Stop playing, B. As Bravo does that. The segment that we're gonna get into next, it's called What's Up With. The next player's name is Bradley Beal. That's who we're going to discuss in a minute. So Bravo's seen it, so we'll be right back.
No. Hold on. I didn't see it yet. Draymond!
And you want to know what he tried to say? Oh, he was trying to get him because he was grabbing his jersey. Oh, I was just trying to turn around and get my arm over his head. I was like, no, you weren't.
And deliver a clubbing blow to his temple on the way over.
Bro. Come on, bro.
Yo.
So that's why next week's segment.
Hold on. Okay. DSP, hold on. I'm sorry. This might get copyright strike, but we have to review this, DSP.
No, we'll do it next time.
Oh my God.
We'll do it next time.
Please, one more time.
We gotta save it because it's gonna be more than one incident we're gonna bring up when we talk about it.
Which is totally fine. But just for me, for myself and my entertainment, while I watch this in slow motion,
it's crazy.
Please explain to me what he said.
He tried to say that he was grabbing his jersey, and I guess in attempt to stop him from grabbing the jersey, he did this 360 move. And the reason why his arms was up was because he was trying to get his arm over his head. And I was like, you didn't even attempt that. You were aiming for his jaw, hopefully trying to knock him out.
Yo, Draymond, slow motion is not your friend. Because that was a straight lie, DSP. He did grab his jersey. He did grab his jersey.
Bro, when he does it, I was watching it live last night, Bravo. And when he did it, I was like, Draymond, you're wilding, bro.
His arms were free. He turns his head
and
this
clubs
way,
him, bro.
And then swings with an open arm.
Clubs him, bro. Straight lariat. Like, you telling me I don't know a lariat when I see one? Come on, bro.
Nurkic did a great job. Great sell as a soccer player, Yusuf. As a foreigner, good job. Brother. And it says he's suspended indefinitely now.
It says indefinitely now.
It says indefinitely.
You know what I read earlier today?
Yeah.
Adam Silver is tired of Draymond abusing the players. He took it there. So whatever punishment comes out, he's going to make sure that he's justified.
Draymond get Ron Artested 25, 30, 45, 50 games?
It's crazy. Have we ever seen Ron Artest do anything like that to a player, though?
No.
I never seen that. Like, I've seen.
No, he only got those numbers because he beat up a fan.
Right. Yeah. Right. Who violated? He beat up the wrong fan.
He beat up the wrong fan, but that's why you can't do that. You don't know exactly who it was. He just went in a general area and started swinging
anything like that.
Yeah,
like the fan violated, but that's a whole nother story. But like I said. What's up with Bradley Beal?
Go ahead. I'm sorry. What's up with Bradley?
What's up with Bradley Beal? That's the topic. I mean, granted, I think he's playing now.
I think he is. I'm watching the end of this Lakers game, but I'm gonna put the Suns on right after.
I think he had a few points. I'm not sure. I keep saying last night, but by the time they get this episode, it won't be last night.
Yeah, I mean, if you could date it, December 12th.
Yeah. You could, if you could check the points for me. It wasn't much.
He had 16. He shot 5 for 12. 3 boards, 3 assists. Tonight as in December 13th, he has 6 points on 3 for 6 shooting and 3 dimes.
He's the third option.
Yeah,
he's
that's
on
crazy.
The team with Kevin Durant and Devin Booker. So he's third option.
His career's been kind of crazy.
Yes.
Because he went from number 2 to number 1. Now he's number 3.
Right.
It's crazy. Yeah, he's playing with Wall. He was number 2.
Like, when he was number 1 and 2, it wasn't on a very good team.
Well, he was number 1 on a very poor team.
Like years, especially his prime years,
wasted.
Now
it's Jordan Poole's time to be wasted.
It's Jordan's Poole and Kuzma's debacle now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, go Wizards. Go Wizards.
You know what I mean? So, but I wanted to talk about Bradley Beal because he didn't play for the majority of the beginning of the season because he had a back issue.
His back, right?
And yeah, you know how that can be.
And how many?
He's
He's 30.
Basketball?
And he's 30.
Dude, he's not. He's in the twilight years right now, bro. Granted, this style of play, he could probably play for another 5.
But listen, he's 30 in the age where you always come out early.
Right.
So he's already 10 plus
years
in this league.
Year, I think
he came out. I think he came out his freshman year, sir.
Really?
Yeah, it says he played college basketball for one season, 2011, 2012.
Oh, he was one and done.
Yeah, and he got drafted in 2012. He played one season, 3rd pick overall. It's insane.
Coming out of college, he was a bucket, but he wasn't like averaging like 20. He was at like the 12, 15 area. But you know, in college basketball, you're in a system.
That's good. Yeah, it's good you average that much.
Especially in college hoops. Yeah. In the system, yes, that's amazing.
So, dude, I mean, prime years.
Wasted.
We're talking about what's up. Wasted. Two full years. He played all 82 games. Career high 36.9 minutes a game. 2018, 2019. Averaged 25.6 a game.
Come on, bro.
Shortened bubble year was averaging 30.
Come on, bro.
2021, 2021, also a shortened COVID year. Played 60 games. 31.
For the Wizards, though.
Yeah, for the Wizards. And 2 injury-laden seasons where he still averaged 23 a game.
Come on, bro.
Now, here's the crazy joint. Here's the crazy shit about it, DSP.
Yeah.
He's been in the league since 2012. So that's 10 solid years of basketball. He's been in the playoffs. He's only been in the playoffs half of the time. 14, 15, 17, when him and Wall were ripping and running. 14 and 15, him and Wall were ripping and running. And I think 17, I think Wall is gone by then.
Yes.
Because he starts averaging 23 a game.
Yep.
Right? And getting more touches. Right. And they make the playoffs. Hey, I think they're like an 8. No, they get far because they're only looks like they're
actually about like a 6 seed. I think.
I can see here. Eastern Conference, the Wizards clinch a playoff spot. Blah 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 blah. I know I'm going too in depth. Blah 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 blah. First time Bulls, Celtics, Cleveland, Celtics. What the hell? It's like the Wizards disappeared. Oh, Hawks entered there. However, they were eliminated by the Wizards in the first round. Fourth. That was their highest seed ever under the 16-team format, them being a 4 seed.
I didn't know
that year. Which is, I think Otto Porter was still there.
Primary option, right?
And I think Otto Porter was still there too. A young, healthy, springy Otto Porter.
Yeah. Straight out of Georgetown. Yeah.
But yeah, dude. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, to answer your question, I don't know.
Probably, man.
What's the Bradley Beal you're gonna get? Are you gonna get 30? No.
Don't need that. You don't need that.
You don't need it now.
You don't need that.
I don't know, man.
All Bradley Beal has to give them 15 to 20.
So let me ask you this. Would you rather 3 stars where 1 or 2 regress to the other? Or would you rather 3 stars that gel well together more than that? I feel like, so I think of this Suns team. I'm saying that because I think of this Suns team and it reminds me of the Heat. How the 3 of them got together, how Wade, Bosh, and LeBron, and it's like the Heatles, and you were like, "Damn, these dudes are winning a championship." And it took 2 years, but they won one. They won 2. They won 2. But I felt like when you watch the Heat when they didn't win, LeBron was like, "This is Wade's squad. I'm just gonna be more like a PG for Wade." That was the problem. Then it was like, nah, LeBron, you need to be LeBron. Stop playing around.
LeBron, right.
You know what I mean? And then everybody got on the same page. It became LeBron's squad. The team got molded around LeBron. LeBron got the secondary scorer in Wade. He got the perimeter big who can shoot and clear out space for him in Bosh. Then he got the defender in Birdman. He's got another shooter in Mike Miller. It was a LeBron molded team. With another superstar, and I don't ever really call Bosh a superstar, but he is a top tier player. I just could never see him as a superstar. He's nice, don't get me wrong, But I just don't look at him like how I look at all those other players.
You would have to go back to his Toronto days to see how ill he was.
And we're talking about wasted,
right?
Like Bradley Beal, wasted.
He was a perfect example of that. That's why I always looked at Bosh as the third option. Yeah. Bosh didn't have to give them crazy numbers. Give me that double-double.
15, 12, shoot 30 some odd % from 3. Give me 3 blocks. I'm happy.
And he got steals too. Get me some steals.
Yeah, because he was lanky, so he can get everywhere. So.
Him and Birdman and UD down there, you good, and LeBron and D Wade on the wing, and Ray on occasion.
I didn't even mention Ray Allen. So that was when they were winning the chip. So
they were crazy.
Dude,
that's why. But to answer your question,
I don't see that with this Suns team. That's from what I've seen so far.
I haven't seen it yet.
Lakers win. Let you know.
But to answer your question, would I want all 3 to?
Would you just want all 3 and then a couple default to one guy? Because now they're down by 7 to the Kings.
Because the way I look at hoops, I always look at teams that. The way I look at teams is you either got 2 or 3 people that you can depend on, and the rest are role players, right?
Yeah, 2 or 3 have to be the guy.
They have
3,
to be.
If you got 3 of the guy,
you're good.
You're in good shape.
You're a good team.
2, you're decent. 1, you got to work on something.
You still need the help. If you only got 1 person, that's not a good team.
Not anymore.
You have 2 or 3 that you can rely on. You have a really, really good team. Yeah. So to answer your question, I wouldn't mind if they defer, but they have to understand that in order for it to work, there's going to be nights where you're going to have to defer to each other. It's not just going to be where, okay, it's say Devin Booker, it's always going to be you first. Right. Because guess what? There's going to be nights Devin Booker ain't hitting shit. You know what I mean?
So what happens? Devin Booker ain't hitting shit, and they're keying the hell out of Durant. They're double teaming him. So now Beal's got to step up. Beal's got to step up.
Beal show.
But what if we don't have that Beal?
That's why I wanted this segment. What's up with Brad? Because I haven't seen that Beal yet.
We're gonna have to wait and see.
Granted, it's a long ass season.
Yeah, I mean it's only December. Let's be honest, it's only December. We got 4 more months. Season. 4 more months regular season basketball. So.
It's a long ass season, so Bradley Beal may come out and start averaging. They might be the first team to have 3 guys averaging 25 plus. You never know. They could do it.
I mean, in this day and age where teams average 130 points a game,
they could provide 75 points plus than 3.
I know I'm old, bro. I know I'm old, but bring back 93 to 74 final score. Bring it back, bro. Don't nobody want to see that no more. Nobody want to see
I like that.
88 to 82. Nobody want to see that, bro.
Defensive battles. You know, I'm from that era, man. You know that.
To be honest, I be looking at the ticker. I don't see anybody score under 100 now. Everybody scores over 100
now, but that's the way. Remember, I don't know if you've seen that. If I can find it, I'll send it to you. But Adam Silver basically said, "Yo, we toned down the defense because it wasn't pleasing to the eye,"
which sucks.
When he said that, I was like, "Well, there goes the reason why the European style came in."
It wasn't
to accommodate European players like they tried to tell you, because European players always came to the league. Drazen Petrovic, all those guys.
The good ones got weeded. The good ones got through the weeds.
The good ones got through.
The good ones got through the whack.
Stojakovic came in an era where hand checks and all that was still, come on, bro. They got through. Cool coach. You know what I mean? The guys overseas who came through, they didn't change the game for them.
No, sir. I'm about to sneeze.
So that's why I don't want to hear, it's to appease the European cap. Because you still don't play like FIBA.
Right. You still don't allow goaltending.
You don't play like FIBA. You don't allow the goaltending, and
I think I'm gonna put a sneeze.
You call illegal defense.
Right. Well, they used to. Now they call it
what is it called now?
3 in the key. Defensive 3 in the key.
You
showing your age. Illegal defense. You showing your age.
hey, look, man. I've been watching basketball a long time.
I haven't heard that phrase in years. That's illegal defense. They play in zone. No, that's illegal defense.
Right.
Play zone in the league back in the day.
I mean, you still kind of can't, because I seen Draymond got called for being in the key for too long, and I'm like,
Draymond got called for they might have changed the name back fist as well.
Granted, they might have changed the name, but it's still a legal defense.
Yeah, defensive 3 and the key is what they just don't want you camping out in the middle.
Right. Because it doesn't look good aesthetically.
But just like what you were saying about it's not appealing to the audience. Same thing happened in the NFL.
Yep.
You can't touch receivers no more.
Right. I know.
The defense has been hindered. You can't touch receivers. You can't go on a quarterback.
Right. No, I know that.
It's roughing the passer. If you take a quarterback, lift him off his feet, and drive him into the ground, it's roughing the passer 15 yards.
Even if it's on time?
Legal tackle, helmet not near his head, wrap him up, lift him up, boom, and bring him off his feet for like a regular tackle, would be a normal tackle on a quarterback, roughing the passer now. You want to know why that? Ever since that happened, you want to know why, right?
Protecting the quarterback.
Protecting Tom, sir.
Oh,
Tom Brady got hurt that one year. When the guy went low and blew his knee out.
Yes.
That offseason, they said, you can't do that sack no more.
That was
crazy. Over 10 years ago. They said you can't do that. You can't tackle quarterbacks below the knee. You ain't going to get rid of our golden boy for a year.
Right.
And then and we can't get no Tom Brady revenue? Nah, y'all can't tackle quarterbacks down there.
Right.
Now you can't. Sometimes when rushers sack the quarterback, they'll just grab them and pull them to the ground.
Right.
Because they go, yo, I can't tackle him. I can't touch him no more. You might as well put one of them red pennies on him in practice.
Right.
Because I can't touch homeboy no more. That's
crazy.
the reason. Because they know the quarterback is so important to the football game. And they don't want to see Joe Schmo from Louisiana Tech A&M Corpus Christi State playing the backup against Aaron Rodgers. They don't want to see that. They want to see Aaron Rodgers versus Patrick Mahomes. And they want to see them throw 400 yards, which is why you can't touch receivers no more. You used to have a 5-yard window. Gone. You can't touch them. It's pass interference.
I remember when I seen that. I remember there was a corner playing up. I was watching one game. I don't remember what it was. And there was contact. And I was like, what is the ref calling? I thought that was legal. They were like,
not anymore.
I was like,
don't touch
what?
Them. Just like basketball now. Don't touch them. What's
the
next evolution after that?
Nothing. I was like, yo, how
your jersey can't touch.
You know why I laugh? Now, this is when we get into the conversation of eras. Granted, this is a tangent. We'll get back to it because it's the final topic.
Yeah.
But I laugh at people that be like, oh, well, Reggie and Larry is not a better shooter than Steph Curry. And I'm like,
hell they are. They got harassed.
Well, if you look at the eras they played in, especially Larry was in an era where they would clothesline you.
Larry played in the UFC, sir.
Elbow. And he was still getting his shots off.
And he was talking hella smack. Running his mouth.
And now, imagine Reggie in this era running off screens.
DSP. Reggie Miller, I think they'd be talking about Reggie how they talk about Steph right now.
Exactly.
If Reggie played in this, Reggie Miller, yo, I'm just realizing it now. Reggie Miller is tailor-made for this era. Shooter, build, play style
bro.
All modern basketball. Miller would probably average high 30s in this.
That's why I laugh when people be like, oh, well, Steph is a better shooter. I was like, well, Steph is in an era where it favors the shooter.
Right.
Reggie was not in that era. Reggie was playing a style that was weird back then. I remember when people would see him
all he does is shoot threes.
They were like, what is he doing?
Yo, he's whack. All he does is shoot threes.
Right.
Reggie's trash.
Yep.
Is what dudes used to say.
Yep.
He can't do nothing else.
He can't go to the basket.
He can't go to the hoop.
3 points.
He can't go to the lane. He's 6'7". He can't dunk.
Right.
Reggie's whack.
Yep.
All he does is shoot threes. Look at the league now, bro.
Look at the league now.
I was just thinking about that right now in my head because we talking about Reggie. As much as I hate Reggie as a kid, I can appreciate how good he was.
Yes.
Reggie I used to hate the Pacers. I used to hate the Pacers.
I used to hate
Pacers
the Bulls.
and the Bulls. We used to hate them together.
Yep.
Pacers and the Bulls, because we used to see them all the time as Knicks fans.
Yep.
Hated the Pacers with a passion.
Yep.
Dale Davis, Antonio Davis, Mark Jackson, Rick Smith. Hated every single one of them yellow and blue bastards.
Yep.
Hated them. Reggie, 8 points in how many seconds?
Wasn't it like 9?
Or
13,
9 seconds?
Something like that. It was crazy.
Bro, Reggie in this era, superstar.
They couldn't
Every year,
do anything
NBA.
with them, bro.
All-star. Yo.
They couldn't do anything with them.
He
They would be having
ideal.
fits with Reggie.
Oh, my
Fits.
Lord. All this spacing? Forget it. For all the space now in the NBA, forget it. Let's go back, man. I'm sorry.
Back to the last topic.
Yes.
What's
I
up?
know what's over Bradley Beal, but go ahead.
What's up with Scoot Henderson?
What's up with him, DSP? You tell me.
Look, man.
What's up with him?
I'm not gonna go as far as some other people are saying. Like, people are already trying to throw the B word on him, already trying to call him a bust and all that.
Like
exactly. Exactly.
God damn.
Yeah, yo, they're already trying to throw the bus at him. And I was like, nah, that's too soon. But I am kind of concerned.
Bro, he's 19. He's a bust. Yo.
Dude, look what they did to Kwame. The hell? You think they care about age? Come on now.
Yo. Look. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Mayo. They are ruthless, bro. He got picked this year. I thought it was last year. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I don't know if it's the pressures of the league, media, or if he's in his own head. He's not playing the way that he was playing when he was in the G League. Because I seen a lot of his games when he was in the G League. Granted, the talent level is totally different. The game is a lot faster.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know what? I'll give him to All-Star game.
Bro.
Because the game has to slow down eventually to him, right?
Here's what all right. This is what I'm gonna say about old Sterling. Okay. Yeah. His real name is Sterling.
Yeah, it's Sterling. Yeah.
I'm gonna say this. Buddy got drafted this year.
Yep.
He is literally replacing one of the greatest NBA players of all time.
Yep.
In Damian Lillard.
Yep.
This is going to now be a rebuild, whether they like it or not.
Yes, it is.
We traded. So remember, we were talking about having 3 stars is good, having 2 stars is good, having 1 star is good. Well, they had McCollum and Lillard. Obviously, those two weren't enough. Right. McCollum gone. Lillard by himself ain't it, Chief. Now Lillard's in Milwaukee. Who's here in Portland? DeAndre Ayton?
And no, you can't even say that. We'll talk about him next week.
Sure. Is he going to be right there next to Draymond?
On that segment, yeah.
Back fist himself. Actually, it wasn't back fist. It was like forward flopping wrist.
Yo, dude,
nonsense.
It was nasty. Okay. Trust me, I'm going to put a little video together next week so you can play it. You know what I mean? So we won't get hit with no copyrights or nothing like that. But, like, it's nasty what he was doing, man.
Let's talk about Scoot. Let's talk about Scoot right here.
Yeah. Please, you got numbers, right?
Okay, I'm looking at his numbers right now, right quick off of Google. 25.8 minutes a game, 10 points per game in his average on.
Which just went up because he had like a 19-point game.
His shooting splits are pretty bad.
Yes.
This doesn't have his NBA one yet. Let me go to Sports Reference. Give me a second. I love that website.
Yeah, Sports Reference is fire. But yeah, no, this is what I'm talking about when I say when I'm watching him and he's not playing the same way he played in the G League. It's like, what's going on?
Let me just say this. Scoot's shooting splits are horrid.
I know.
That's the problem.
I know.
So he's averaging 10 a game, exactly 10 a game. He's also averaging 4 fouls a game.
Yes.
And 3 turnovers a game. His assist to turnover ratio is 4 dimes to 3 turnovers.
Sheesh.
His shooting splits. 43
from the field.
Yeah, 22 and 67.
Oh, 22 from 3, 67 from the free throw.
Yeah, but DSP,
he's still young, bro.
He's played 13 games of truly professional basketball. Not G League Ignite, where there's college kids and some hopefuls that are trying to get to the league. These are guys who have actually finally made it, bro.
Who's been there. Gotta also put that.
Right. And they've been there. This kid is just getting there. And they said, I wish I had a pair or something. They just said, here, run the team now. This is yours.
Pretty much.
They just gave him the keys, bro.
Pretty much.
It's like, bro, it's the same idea. We were talking football of drafting a quarterback number 3 overall and going, hey, you have the reins, buddy. Here's the football. Now, granted, you got a guy like a CJ Stroud where it's working well. And the Texans are doing pretty well. But then you got a guy like Bryce Young who's struggling for the Panthers. And they got 1 win this season. He was number 1 overall. It don't always work. It takes time. Another football reference, Trevor Lawrence last year was cheeks. Now he's having the career season of his career right now.
Right.
13 games. There's 69 more.
Plenty of basketball. Just like we said for Bradley.
After the All-Star break. Let him show out at the All-Star weekend because I'm sure he'll be in the rookie game or rookie showcase, whatever they call it.
Right.
And probably on one of them skills challenge games or whatever. After the All-Star break. But that's when I think the game slows down for rookies.
For a lot of people, right.
Yeah. I think that's when it slows down. Because I remember off of personal experience, when we were playing in that football league out in Jersey, the game was very fast for myself, and I was an offensive lineman.
Right.
Trying to figure the game out.
Right.
It took me my second season. That was game like 12 or 13 when you started playing.
Right.
Where I was like, okay, focus here, slow it down. It took a whole season for me. And I ain't shit. These guys are professionals playing professionals. So I would say for him, what's up with him? Nothing. Ain't nothing up with him right now.
You think the criticism is too soon?
I think in this era of the internet where everybody says, give me now, give me, he's doing what Jermaine O'Neal was doing when he first got to the Blazers. And he barely got minutes.
He got
this is the numbers. Time, right. These are the kind of numbers Jermaine was putting in when they were finally letting him get off the bench.
Let him get a little bit, right.
And then what happened? He started cooking, and then he went to the Pacers.
And he went to the Pacers,
and he became who he became.
Yep, it's a fact.
You scoot some time, bro. He'll be fine.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I'm giving him till like after the All-Star break, and if he's still giving these kind of numbers with those splits, I'm gonna have to look into Scoop. Like, what's going on, brother?
And also, you should be like, what's up with the Blazers? Because
that's a good one.
Let's be honest. I mean,
they got 2 other players that I like, but I don't think they're ready to put them on that star level yet. They got Shaedon Sharpe and Anthony Simons.
I like Shaedon Sharpe.
Shaedon Sharpe is a dog.
Yeah, I was watching him in Kentucky.
He's a dog. Anthony Simons is nice too.
They're a very young team. DSP.
They're super young. Remember, we talked about it last episode how young they were because of the 2K batching.
Jeremy Grant is the resident veteran,
and he's mad young himself.
He's 9 years pro.
Yeah, bro.
and then it's Malcolm Brogdon.
Yep.
Who's 7 years pro.
Yep.
Who in his right is probably like, look, I'm not trying to let this Scoot dude take my spot. I bet Portland right now, it's a lot of I'm fighting for my spot right now.
I believe that's what it is too.
Because I'm looking at this roster, DSP. A lot of these guys won't be here in a few years.
Oh, absolutely. Some of those guys won't be there next year.
I mean, you got Thibault, Grant, Ayton, Brogdon, Henderson. Is that the same Robert Williams from Boston? He was a part of the trade, right?
Nah. Oh, yeah. Yes, that's him.
Anthony Simons. Right, I don't know, bro. This roster, they're rebuilding. I hope they're stockpiling picks. I hope you're stockpiling picks because
that roster is not going anywhere this year.
No, that ain't it, brother. That is not. I'm looking at their transactions. I don't see anything about traded Drew Holiday to the Celtics for Brogdon and Williams. They got a 2024 first round pick from Boston.
Good.
2029 pick and a conditional first round. Oh man, but still.
Yeah, they're gonna have to do some moving around.
The Lillard trade looks like the Lillard trade got him some picks too. Yeah, they're gonna.
Yeah, they're gonna have to wheel and deal, baby.
Yeah, brother. It looks like they're trying to save their money for somebody.
Probably.
That's what it looks like.
You never know.
Because they don't have any big contract there. But yeah, man, I would say look at that organization right now too, because Scoot's in a shitty situation.
Yeah, either way.
He's got no veteran help. The veteran that he could get help from, I'm speculating, as a 7-year pro, I'm looking at you like, bro, you're not taking my spot. It's me versus you. You want to get better? Beat me in practice every day.
Beat me in practice every day, right?
That's the only way you're gonna get better than me. You're gonna beat me. I'm not gonna teach you my tricks that I'm still learning because I'm only 7 years in.
I'm only 7 years in, right?
Okay, if Malcolm Brogdon graduated, he's still under 30 at 7 years in.
Right.
That dude still thinks he's got a lot of time left.
Right.
That's a fact. It's got to be a weird situation in Portland. And so hopefully it doesn't affect Scoot in the long run.
Super competitive, and that's why they're not winning games. They're not together yet.
Yeah, they're not a team yet. They're still trying to compete to be the best out of their own teams.
Right.
They're competing with each other before they're competing against everybody else.
Right.
Wow.
It's nasty, man. But
I need to go back to coaching.
That's another episode. Episode 11 of Hoop Haven. Throw up them H's for the Hoop Haven boys.
It's episode 11. Hoop Haven.
Hoop Haven. Nah, for real, thank y'all for tuning in, man. Be on the lookout for Hoop Haven Gaming. Be on the music. Follow us on Instagram. Subscribe to the channel. Do all that fly stuff, man. We truly appreciate you guys tuning in with us. Like I said, check out the supplemental content. Check out the playlist, High School Hoops. Check out Hoop Haven Gaming. The box is coming out. The box is coming out.
The box, baby.
You know, so for real, thank y'all for tuning in.
Two good boxes.
He's out of control. On that,
it's late.
We getting on out of here. Y'all be safe. Truly appreciate y'all. Throw up them H's.